Hey guys, hey, and welcome to episode 5 of Nether Only, the survival series. We're in a creative version of the world that I play on because I was testing something out. I was seeing how practical it would be to make a piglin farm where it would be a manual farm because obviously we don't have any redstone, right? So I was testing this out. I picked this one spot. This used to be a bastion, and I have some pretty awesome little bonus footage I can show you guys. We blew this bastion 2 bits trying to make this farm. I'll just pop that in right here. Okay, that was pretty sweet, right? That was pretty sweet. Everybody likes explosions, and boom. So I was trying to see. I took this spot, right? It's a Crimson Forest area, and it's a bastion. So I was like, lots of piglins should spawn here, right? And you know what? We do get piglins that spawn in this area, but it's really not a lot, right? It's not a lot. It doesn't justify creating the farm. Here, the idea of the farm was we would have a platform for spawning, right? And then I was going to create a center area full of this fungus, an outer area full of the torches. The torches will keep the piglins, they'll scare them into the center, and then the fungus will scare the hoglins out to the edges. And it does work. I mean, it works all right. Here, I'll show you. Oh, this is a hole. I didn't notice that before. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? So that's that's a pig spawn egg. Piglin. Thank you very much. So Piglin, right? He does not like the torches. There you go. He also doesn't like the zombies. So he doesn't like this whole situation. And then the hoglins, they don't like mushrooms. So the piglins come in the middle, the hoglins go out, and then I was gonna just stand here opening and closing this chest. Which, if I was in survival, would anger these guys. But I tried it starting from back here, and it just really wasn't working. I guess the range just isn't very effective. And so I had to like actually go out there and lure them to over here where I could kill them. And at that point, I'm like, why don't I just run around a Crimson Forest killing piglins? So I think my next plan, as far as getting lots and lots of enchanted gold armor off the piglins, is to just kind of either find a flat Crimson Forest or just start clearing out some Crimson Forests that I can just like run around in, hacking and slashing, and trying to get enchanted loot. Because I'm coming to find that it's all about the enchants in the nether. All the enchants, you have to find these babies. And, oop, potion ran out. I forgot I even had that on, to be honest. You have to find all the enchants, right? And we have not been getting lucky yet. We've actually been getting pretty lucky on the netherite front. I'll show you guys everything we've been up to here in a second. Let's go to survival. Let's get out of this world. Let's get out of creative and get into the real nether. You ready? Let's go. Okay, welcome back to the real nether. Trying not to look Enderman in the face. So, if you remember from the last episode, I had built this long, like 1x2 block roadway. Well, a lot of what I've done since then is honestly just dig. Just dig out that roadway. That roadway used to be 1x2 blocks, and now it goes on forever. Really, it's not forever, but it's quite a long ways. There's a lot of things on this roadway now. This is gonna be like our main road. It's gonna take us out to all our stuff. It's gonna be fully decorated later. Right now, it's just dug out. I'm gonna bring the walls in one, and pretty much everything is gonna come in one. And then it'll become unspawnable and completely safe. In digging this out, we found a lot of ancient debris. We had a lot of deaths involving lava, and we even had one fun incident involving a gas. I'm just gonna plop that one right here, and I'll get back with you guys in a second. Did you see that gas had me cornered? That stairway I was standing on, that led to like another fortress. Couldn't like go up there to safety. It wouldn't have done me any good. But that gas, like every time I poked my head out, he shot a fireball at me. I didn't have anything at that moment. All I had was like some mushroom soup, some picks, and really that was it. It was like I kept dying. I died maybe 6 times digging this baby out. It was a lot of work to dig this thing out. Here, let me show you guys a little real time lapse. Not one of these short ones like a real busy man doing real work kind of time lapse. You know, knocking things out, getting things done. Boom boom. Let's go. So as I was mining, I kept uncovering pieces of ancient debris, And I collected the first one I found, but after that I decided to leave all of them and I would collect them all at one time together with you guys. But I got impatient in one stream and I was like, well, if I'm not going to collect it with you guys, I might as well record me collecting all the debris. I think in total we get like maybe 8 pieces, so that's like 2 full ingots of netherite right there. Pretty sweet. I dug this down at netherite levels on purpose so that, you know, it's kind of 2 birds with 1 stone. We can uncover some netherite and we can get our turbo tunnel dug out. Our soul speed highway. There's so many names for this little thing. But yeah, we found quite a bit and got pretty lucky. Got pretty lucky. Okay, so we're at the original end of the highway. So this highway was originally dug out to take us to a bastion, which we're going to remodel, right? I still haven't taken on that bastion yet. It looks terrifying. But if we go through that tunnel back there, you would go to the bastion. The thing is, I was figuring we might as well make this an all-purpose tunnel. On the way here, we passed by a fortress. I think we're going to use that fortress to create our Wither Skeleton Farm. So the first stop will be Wither Skeleton Farm, and then if you keep going down, you'll hit the Remodel Bastion. And then I decided to keep going in this direction, and then we take a hard turn that way behind me. For quite a while, we come to where we're gonna build the gold farm. Bum bum bum. I've already dug the beginning of the highway all the way out there. I put a little bit of soul sand. I don't think it goes all the way, but it goes quite a bit. And yeah, I started. We're gonna build it right over the lava sea. It's gonna be dangerous. Dangerous is the word. Okay. But before I start talking about all that, let's get out of this tunnel and let's show you guys. Let's break up some time lapses because I have another one to show you. I have a much more exciting one. We are going to take on another bastion. Like I said, we need enchantments. We're doing pretty well on all fronts except enchantments. We got very few enchantments and we need them bad. So let's get back to base and I'll show you guys something new that I built. Woo-hoo! Let's go. Welcome back. So, okay, I gotta admit something. Right before, like 2 seconds ago, I started this intro, but I pressed shift out of habit to do my little crouchy crouch, and I almost shifted into the lava. But I shifted onto the fence gate, and I stood there and I was like, oh, Jesus, Blorg. And yeah, everything's okay there. But welcome back. You are officially at my newest building, my Strider stables. Look at that. If you would pay very, very, very close attention, you would notice that the building on its right has moved over 2 blocks. If you missed that, I don't blame you. I would probably miss it too. But we built some little stable for the Striders. It's pretty nice. I like it. I like it. It's a little blue over here, you know. I feel like this building's pretty blue. This building's kind of blue. We need something to break that up. But we are starting to get a feel of like being lived in over here, right? We have 3 buildings you can see from a distance, and then we have like a real courtyard going on now. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Check this out. It's a pretty nice little building. Nothing special. Just blackstone, warped wood, and basalt. You know, pretty typical. I was debating whether to do these little log bits in the stripped or with the vines on them. And me in the chat on my stream decided the vines was definitely the way to go. It's very functional. You got your little platform so you don't fall in the lava when you get off your strider. The strider's got plenty of space to walk around in so he doesn't get cold. I did once get knocked off my strider. Well, I wasn't on the strider. I was on the little platform right here by the door, and a hoglin hit me and knocked me in the lava and killed me. Well, actually, I survived that. I totally survived that. I got out of the lava, I ran out of the stable, and then I died a few steps out of here. Well, so survived is a strong word. But our stuff didn't burn, so that's a perk. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna go for a little stride. And while I do that, I'm just gonna leave you guys with an exciting adventure, me taking on a bastion. This bastion is kind of like the last bastion we took on, in that it's just completely covered in netherrack. This place is a mess. Like, if I didn't know it was there, I don't think I'd ever would have found it. I would have had to stumble across it like going through a cave, because almost none of this thing could be seen. But it's a housing bastion. And housing bastion seems kind of cool. I would like to see one more open. But they did have this nice big open courtyard. And so, I hope you enjoyed the adventure. Kick your feet up and enjoy the jams. Boo-boo! Hey guys, and welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. It took me a really long time to make that thing. It was really long. I mean, so it was like 10 minutes in the end, but it was like 40 something minutes of me doing stuff. And that was about as fast as I could show it without it like looking crazy, and I wanted to show all the fun bits a little bit slower. I hope you liked it. My only problem with time lapsing that kind of stuff is you can't see what's in the chest, right? You're like, oh man, what do you get? What do you get? What do you get? And I found quite a few chests, but you guys don't know what I got, right? But I did you a solid, and I saved it all. Everything we got is right here. This is the whole wealth of stuff. It's not that great. We did get the snout banner. The thing about the snout banner is the only dye we have access to is white, and the only other way to get dye is through wither roses. Are you serious with me? That's the only way? Oh my god. Oh my god. We're gonna have to do this because we need some insignia, right? We're gonna use some snout banners, and we're gonna need wither roses to make black dye to put these banners on. Otherwise, it's just white on white. That's not gonna work. Okay, so what else did we get? We got some other stuff, right? We got two ancient debris. I don't know if you saw, there was actually an ancient debris sitting right underneath one of the top chests. That's pretty crazy. We got two of those banners. Backup pig step. We already have one pig step. This is pretty sweet. Sharpness 4 gold axe. That's pretty solid, gotta say. We did get an enchanted crossbow. It's Curse of Vanishing though. Come on. And also Curse of Vanishing. But that being said, we did get Sweeping Edge. That's a sweet one. Smite 4. That'd be good in the gold farm. Smite 3, Fire Aspect 2, and Knockback 1. We got 3 golden apples, a little bit of soul speed, and then some gold and some iron. You know, that's not so bad. 28 gilded blackstone and 34 string. The string is actually a really big one. I need just like tons and tons of string. So I want some beds to go netherite mining, but I also just need string to like mob proof the tops of my buildings because it's getting kind of ridiculous. These guys are just everywhere. Yeah, it's insane. But I think that is about it for all our goodies. You know, the rest of it's just kind of filler stuff. It's all stuff that we're glad to have. And you know, every minute in the Nether is a grind. And you want to talk about grinds? I'm gonna leave you guys with one more little working man time lapse. Me getting some dangerous work done. Preparing for the gold farm. We might get that started for next episode. I'm not sure what we're gonna do next episode. We're still on this episode, and we got one more thing to show you. And then after that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I hope you liked all the time lapses. It's a little bit different than our last episode, but you know, a lot of the work I was doing wasn't exactly fun. It was a lot of digging. I did knock out that building, but I did that on stream. If you guys want to see me do those kinds of builds, I usually do them on stream. And I'll probably be knocking out like a few buildings here and there. You know, it wouldn't be surprising to see like a building almost every episode, just a little one like that. Nothing too crazy. And yep, I hope you guys have a great one. I hope to see you in the next episode. And we got one more little time lapse. Stick around to the end because it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. This is a dangerous job I'm doing. And I'll see you guys later. Boo boo!